I know when I said I'll see you soon, I didn't know it was going to be today.
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Flask, you brought this case before the court. What's
Yeah.
going on?
Okay, good morning, Your Honor. So,
Good morning.
I'm here today because I need some more money from baby daddy, okay?
Okay.
He's been doing a lot of social media stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, let me have some more money because my baby needs it. He's older, we're doing a lot more, and my baby's the first one.
Okay. All right. How much child support is he paying right now?
Well, my son is 13. We went to court.
Ms. Flask begins her case by asking for an increase in child support payments for her child's father. Her son, who is now 13, is growing rapidly, and she says the current amount of support is not enough to meet her son's growing needs.
Years ago, so it's only at $100 a month.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. And you said he's 13 now.
Yes.
How old was your son when he was placed on child support?
It was like months after the baby was born.
Ms. Flask recounts the early days of her son's life, where the father's irresponsible behavior led her to seek child support shortly after the baby's birth. She remembers her multiple relationships and neglect during her pregnancy.
Okay. What kind of stuff is he posting on social media that makes you think he has more money?
Oh, he's living his best life, okay?
How good is he living?
Oh,
What he
he's
doing?
living good. He's going on trips after trips. He's flashing money. And he just recently flashed a little ring. I guess he gave one of his little chicks. A little ring.
He did, he did mention that he was engaged. This is your fiance that's back here?
Yeah.
Oh, he been to court already with the other baby mama, huh?
Well, not to put his business out there or anything, but he's...
Oh, we coming for you.
Okay, well, you all coming for him has nothing to do...
Ms. Flask presents evidence from the father's social media showing his lavish lifestyle, constant travel, flashy money, and even a recent purchase of an engagement ring, causing her to question her financial ability to provide for her son.
to do with me.
I'm sorry.
Now, this is your fiance back here.
Yes.
Oh, okay. This is the lady that you all work together.
Yeah, yes.
You, her, and the other child's mom.
We work at the school.
Oh, okay. I got it now. I got it. Okay. Do you all get along?
I don't like none of them.
The situation becomes tense when Ms. Flask addresses the fiancé in the courtroom. As Judge Vunderby tries to maintain order, the tension between the women becomes palpable.
Him, her, the other one, none of them.
I don't have an issue with anybody, Your Honor.
Okay. So
I'm happy.
Okay, congratulations. That's a nice ring.
No, it ain't.
Will I have to have my bailiff escort you out or anything?
No.
Okay, so you're not going to be making any loud outbursts or doing anything like that?
No.
Okay,
I'm
and
cool.
you understand that's not going to be tolerated, right?
I'm cool. I'm
Okay. Okay, all right. So as long as everybody has an understanding, we're good.
I'm okay.
Okay, all right.
I just need my money.
All right. So you need the money for your son, right?
Yes.
Okay. So is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to him?
Ms. Flask shares the struggles of raising her son alone, working multiple jobs to support him, and making sure he has everything he needs for his extracurricular activities like football and basketball. She just wants the father to contribute more to her education.
All right. Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
why aren't you taking care of your 13-year-old son?
First of all, I do take care of my 13-year-old son. The other day, I just took the wombat some Pampers over there for him.
You took what?
Some diapers.
He's 13.
Never
How
mind.
involved are you in this child's life?
I will be more involved in the child's life if the wombat wouldn't act like she do.
What does that mean?
I don't never see him.
You don't ever, well, obviously that's clearly you just said you put him in diapers.
I don't never.
Are you getting him mixed up with your other kids?
I don't never see him.
The father tries to deflect responsibility, claiming to take care of his son, even mentioning bringing diapers for a 13-year-old. Your actions raise more questions than answers about your involvement in your child's life.
About
How much?
5,500.
$5,500?
You can't look. Y'all going on social media just because you see and trips Right now, the way thing is, you can go to Miami for $79.
Okay, and you're proud of going to Miami for $79, spending $5,500 on an engagement ring, and you do not even know that your 13-year-old son is not in diapers.
Man.
Judge Vunderby confronts him about his priorities, spending $5,500 on an engagement ring while barely meeting his financial obligations to his son. He defends his actions, but his logic does not hold up.
Okay, what does her family have to do with this?
My family helped
My
out.
mother always bashing me. She always bashing me. Telling her son that I'm for the streets. I'm not for the streets no more. I'm engaged now.
Okay, he's engaged now. He's not for the streets
He is
anymore.
for the streets, Your Honor. When I tell you he's not going to be with her for long.
How do you know?
I know him. I know him. He's
How
not
long were
going to
you
be.
all together?
We was together like 6 months.
See
Oh.
that put me on trial for right
But
there.
I left. I left because I realized that he was for the streets. How am I big and pregnant and he
The discussion intensifies as the family drama unfolds in the courtroom. Miss Flask accuses the father of being pro-street, while he deviates, claiming that he has changed, that he is now engaged. The courtroom becomes a battleground of past relationships and accusations.
and he gets so many ladies. Like I
How
had
can
to
I be with
go.
somebody that got an OnlyFans?
Oh, okay. You know what?
No, you didn't.
How
Is he
I-
telling the truth though, ma'am?
That's nobody's business. I said I
But I'm
have
for
to
the streets.
hustle. I have to do things to make money because he's not taking care of our son.
Right, but how can you sit there and say he's for the streets and you have a page like that? I don't think you can blast him when you
It's not the streets,
doing
it's the
that.
internet.
The debate takes a surprising turn when Miss Flask defends her own hustle, stating that the internet is a different world than the streets, even though both sides are driven by similar desires for attention and money. As the case draws to a close, Judge Vunderby will have to consider the evidence, financial disparity, and the child's well-being before making her final decision. This case serves as a reminder of the complexity of child support battles and the impact of social media on real-world responsibilities. In conclusion, the case centered on a dispute between the mother and father of a 13-year-old boy over the payment of child support. The mother, Miss Flask, requested an increase in the amount paid by the father, arguing that his social media activity and lifestyle suggested he had more money to support his son. She also stressed that she was struggling alone to meet her son's needs, as the father had not been very involved in her life. The father, despite his apparent financial resources, including his $5,500 engagement ring and recent travel, claimed that he was doing what he could and that he had made efforts, such as buying diapers for the child. He also expressed frustration at the involvement of the mother's family in the situation. Judge Vunderby ruled that while the father was obligated to contribute more to his son's well-being, the mother should focus on her son's needs, not on personal grievances with the father or his fiancée. The court urged both sides to prioritize the child's well-being and avoid personal conflict. In the end, the mother won the case, as she was granted an increase in child support, although the father was reminded of his responsibilities. The judge emphasized that both parents must contribute to the child's needs without allowing personal matters to interfere with their duties. Do you think this will be fully implemented? What do you think? Leave us your opinion in the comments. Remember, to learn more cases, you just have to subscribe and keep an eye on our notifications. Until next time.